Today we are grooming Foster, and he has some behavioral issues. What is his name?
Foster.
Foster. And he is a poodle mix?
Multiple.
Maltese poodle, okay. And you had issues with grooming with him, correct? Yes. Okay, do you have any details you want to share with me about his grooming?
Yeah, well, the third grooming, he got 3 groomers since he was born.
Okay.
So both of them, they said no more.
Okay.
So the third one, it was the last grooming, it was August 2025. And she said she tried for 1 year. And then she said no more.
How old is he?
6.
He's 6. Do you know what specific? I did speak to the groomer. The groomer told me that he does bite for almost everything except for his face. He's usually pretty good for his face, she said. Is there anything else in particular in regards to grooming that you feel he's most difficult for?
No.
No?
No.
Okay. And you guys tried to groom him at home, right?
We tried 2 times.
And did he try to bite you as well?
No.
No, he won't bite you?
No, but he was moving a lot, and he was, how is it, growling? He was,
growling?
Yeah, he was growling a lot, and yeah.
Okay.
And we hurt him. We hurt him twice.
Did he need to have stitches or anything?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, it was just like a small...
He was just bleeding, and he just put pressure.
Was it his nails or?
Yeah,
his nails. Okay.
Yeah.
I probably will just shave him. Is that okay for you for him to just be shaved?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Just so you can go as long as possible.
That's right.
Yeah. And yeah, we'll go from there. Hopefully we can get him done. But so when I spoke to the previous groomer, she told me that she has to walk Foster up onto the table. She doesn't pick him up and put him on the table because he will bite, which is very common for a lot of dogs, especially dogs that are scared of grooming. So, come on. Good boy. Go up. Good boy. Can you sit? Can you sit? You shall not sit? Okay. Let's bump you up. So as you heard the owner say, this dog has not been groomed in about a year because each groomer that has worked on him has denied future services. That's 3 groomers in total. So obviously they're having a hard time finding someone who can groom him. Another thing that, it's okay, come here. Another thing that the groomer told me was that he is usually pretty good for his face, just not his body. They have tried sedating him for grooming with oral sedatives and were unsuccessful. That did not help, unfortunately. So he's kind of here as a final resort to see what we can get done and exactly what the problems might be. He looks very, very matted. So I was hoping to be able to do a 7 on him today. It looks like I'm probably gonna have to do a 10. I just wanna see, she said he doesn't really bite for his face, but it's been a while since he's been groomed. So I kinda wanna see how he's going to behave, even if I touch him with the clipper. It's okay, good boy. Good boy. He is very shut down. Are you okay? Do you want to sniff? She told me that I should not pet him while he is with the owner because he will probably bite. So that's the reason why I didn't even go near him while he was with the owner. Okay, let's see. Putting a muzzle on your face. She did tell me to be careful. So that is never a good sign when someone says, please be careful. And he is already growling. That's not nice. I do not trust that I can do this dog's face without him trying to bite me, considering he is already growling and showing his teeth, and I've barely started anything so far. That being said, it's been a year since he's seen a groomer, so it might have gotten worse. So when you have a dog like this, the only real thing, in my opinion, that you can do is work with a local groomer and trainer. Sometimes you're lucky enough to find both in one. And the reason why I suggest that is because this dog is probably not going to get any better. No, unless he has somebody who is working with him frequently. No, to help him get over his fears. So So I'm going to give you an example of what that looks like. So one day I had someone reach out to me about grooming their Cane Corso puppy. And she brought the dog in for grooming, and the puppy was very, very scared of everything to do with grooming. When the owner picked up the dog, I told her that the puppy was very scared. And eventually that puppy is going to become an adult, and it's going to be very difficult to groom an adult Cane Corso if it doesn't want to be groomed. If you want to continue bringing your dog to a professional groomer, I would advise bringing him frequently. Even if that's just we do his nails one day, maybe one day we wet him down, maybe one day we just play with him while he's in the salon just to get him used to us and the noises of grooming, the blow dryer, etc. And what she did was she started bringing that dog every single day, and she would drop him off for a few hours. Sometimes we would groom him, bathe him, clip his nails. Sometimes he would just be there for fun, to socialize with us and to get used to the sounds of grooming. That dog is now Gucci. You guys have seen him on my channel many times, and he is totally fine for grooming. He is totally doable. He's nervous, don't get me wrong. He does not love the blow dryer, but he is tolerable. He is not aggressive. He is not difficult in any way. He lets me do whatever I want, other than make him stand. And because he is so gigantic, I can't force him to stand. So that is kind of like a fear-free method to get a dog used to grooming, by slowly introducing it to them and working with them and having them come for multiple appointments until it becomes something that they are used to. Unfortunately, most people can't afford to pay groomers to do that for their dogs. And so that's the reason why I end up getting cases like this, where the dog is already a serious problem. He would very much benefit from that type of situation even starting now, but that's going to be costly and it's going to be time consuming. The owner is going to have to commit to bringing the dog on a very frequent basis and getting it used to grooming. He's also already a bit older, which causes more of a problem, and he is not neutered, which is also, in my opinion, if you have a dog that's showing this type of aggression, also a problem. The previous groomers say they've seen no improvement, and in fact, he's actually gotten worse rather than better throughout the years. So unfortunately, depending on what I see today, those are kind of the only options. You need to work slowly with a groomer and probably a trainer to figure out the underlying reasons as to why your dog is this stressed for grooming. Or you need to take your dog to a vet and have it fully sedated, completely out, while the groomers or vet techs or whoever on staff shaves your dog down completely and clips its nails. Because this isn't safe for your dog, and it's also not safe for a groomer working on your dog. And I would also like to point out that I find this behavior extremely odd for a Maltese poodle. I've worked on so many of them throughout the years, and I have never met one with an ounce of aggression. Previous groomer also told me that she keeps this dog muzzled for everything, bath, blow dry, all of it, because he is not to be trusted, and I can tell from the moment he walked in, he does not want to make eye contact with me, and he is not thrilled about the situation. I don't like to take on cases like this, and I don't do it very often. There's not many grooms on my channel that you see me working with dogs like this, because I can't train a dog or get a dog to be okay with grooming that is this difficult and scared within the time frame that he is going to be here. So I am just basically forcing him through something that he's scared of. Yes, he is matted and he needs to be done, but I just kind of give them my professional opinion moving forward, meaning this is not a dog I would do again, more than likely, depending on how the situation goes. He's also not the kind of dog that warms up to you and wants to be your friend in any way. You've seen me groom some difficult dogs when they're on the floor, they are okay and they don't mind being pet by me, and then as soon as I have to groom them, that's when they get upset. He's not, unfortunately, one of those dogs. He wants nothing to do with me from the very beginning, which kind of sucks because I can't build any kind of relationship with him. While he is here, he won't take treats. So, situation unfortunately kind of sucks. All right, I'm going to give him a little bit of a break. This blade needs to be changed. Obviously, he's very stressed, so I'll give him a bit of a break and then I will go back to him. Okay, something tells me when I grab this front leg, you are not going to be nice about it. Holy smokes, doggo. I'm sorry, buddy. Now, I will say, and this is no shame to the groomer because sometimes we just do things to try to make people happy and we, really have a hard time saying no to people. But in the beginning of this dog getting groomed, this dog was dematted. And oftentimes when a dog goes through a dematting, so a comb out of the mats, it is very painful and it can oftentimes lead to a dog becoming like this for grooming because grooming was not a pleasant experience at the beginning. So there is a possibility that that played a role in his advancement of disliking grooming. I'm sorry. I am sorry. It's okay, buddy. I really want to believe that this dog's face is doable, but I really don't believe it. If you're wondering why I didn't decide to do the face right away because they said he was good for his face, it's mostly just because I didn't really trust that he was going to be good for his face, and I didn't want to get bit right at the beginning of this and then not be able to do anything with his groom. I know you might think this is ridiculous that I am using this, but if he does get out of the muzzle, I'd rather him bite my hand in a glove than not in a glove. You would be surprised at the way animals can manipulate themselves out of a muzzle when they really want to, so just in case. Okay, we have to turn him and do him on the other side. That genuinely damaged my ear. think I am going to bathe this dog. His stress is like beyond stress. Like he's very, very stressed out. And I just don't think it's worth putting him through anything more than what he actually needs. They can always bathe him at home if they want to. I just want to get the matted coat off of him, and that's probably the extent of what I'm going to do today. I'm going to check his nails and see if they need to be done, but the back ones don't appear to be very long, and I can tell that that's a major trigger for him. As soon as I get to the bottom of the foot is when he really, really starts to panic. So, possibility that it might be better to just not do that. I have not seen him actually try to bite me. He's shown me his teeth, he's growled, he's screamed, but he hasn't spun his mouth around to actually try and bite me. That's not to say that he won't. It's possible that he knows what the muzzle is because he's worn it many times and he knows that his efforts are futile if he's wearing it. So that's not to say that when I remove it, he won't try to bite me when I'm doing the rest of his face. Now, back nails. They could use a clip, but they're not insane. But your front ones. It's okay, buddy. Could use a clip, but not insane. It's okay. Okay? It's okay. Okay, let's see if I can do your nails and your paws. I'm really dreading doing that. It's okay. Shh. It's okay, buddy. Good boy. Good boy. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. If there is a groomer in the area, I feel these people came from Toronto, but I'm not 100% sure. So if you are in the general area, it's okay. Toronto, or even I guess closer to Niagara, Fort Erie Way, I'm assuming these people would be willing to drive. And you would like to work on this dog to get him more comfortable with grooming. While I am working on him, I do feel that that is a possibility, but he is going to need somebody who is going to work slowly with him over time and build trust and, yeah, basically do some training along with grooming at the same time, which is going to require a lot of a groomer's time. Reach out to me. I will get you in touch with the owner because I do think this is a possibility. I just think it's okay. He needs to learn to trust the process and never be dematted again. I'm trying not to hit your elbow, but you have to stop shaking abruptly so I don't hit it. Shh. Hey, you're fine. It's okay. As he bares his teeth at me. Shh. There's already a considerable difference in this dog from shaving his front legs the first time to now. Now, that could be because he's not matted anymore, so maybe he's not feeling that pulling and he's not feeling pain. It could be the music. I don't know. But he's definitely improved a little bit. It's okay. Since I know that this dog, okay, no, that was a bite. Since I know that he's had his nails clipped too short, I cannot trim them too short today. Because I don't want him to, it's okay. Hate nail clipping forever. You gonna let me shave it or no? It's okay. It's okay. Don't show me your teeth. I have a feeling this is not gonna be doable. I know she said she was able to do his face in the past, but it's been a year since he's been seen by a professional groomer and they've tried to do him at home. So he could have developed some more behavioral concerns since then. It's okay. You gonna bite this? Let's find out. Shh. Hey. You can't go home looking like that. You look like a freak. Okay, what about, the thing is, I'd like to use scissors, because maybe he'd be better for scissors. The problem is that he's matted. So I need to use the clipper. All right, I'm just gonna give him a break, and then I will come back and try to finish his head. Are we going to try this again? Are you gonna be nice and let me do it? No, you have to be nice and let me do it. You want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a car ride? Do you want to leave this place? If you want to leave, you must let me do. Look. Good boy. No, you're fine. He's so matted on the face, like I just... You want to go on a car ride? You want to go for a walk? Do you want a treat? Can you go over here? I need you to look on this side so I can do that side, ideally. Shh. Look over here. No. 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 Shh. You're all matted on your face and on your chin, buddy. He's definitely better for the scissors. The problem is that because he's matted to the skin in some certain spots, I really can't safely use scissors without potentially hurting him, which is the reason why I keep resorting to the clipper. Especially if he turns to bite at the wrong moment and I have scissors. No, 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 no. Now, these gloves that I'm wearing will prevent me from maybe getting a puncture wound, but it will not prevent me from getting a broken bone. So if he bit down where my fingers are, he could certainly break my fingers with the pressure of his jaw. So that's why I still flinch and stuff and still try to get away from dogs when they respond like that, because, well, when they like spin to bite, because I can still get pretty seriously injured, even if he can't puncture me. As I'm grooming and evaluating this dog, I do think that this is a dog that can go to a grooming salon, as I mentioned before. I think someone that works slowly with him. His body is doable as long as he is muzzled. It's just his face that I think is a bit of an issue. But I do think he can get better over time. Okay, now I have to do your goatee, which I believe is also matted. I don't like the way that you're looking at it, and if you look at it the wrong way, you might try to bite it. Good boy! Good boy! Good boy! It's okay. It's okay, buddy. Yeah, you did good. Thank you. Thank you. It's okay. Would you like to have a treat now? Do you want a treat? Want this? No. You probably get good stuffs at home, probably better than what I got. Okay, can we just need to do a little more on your face? And then you're not perfect, but I'm gonna send you home. I don't know if you guys noticed such a difference in his personality when he first came in versus now, but this is a big change. That is it for today's video. Foster is not perfect, but he's certainly a heck of a lot better than when he came in. I am very happy with the way he progressed throughout this groom, and I do think this is a groomable dog with the right groomer. If you're in the area and you would like to give Foster a chance in your grooming salon, please contact me. The information is in the description of this video or in the top comment. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you again in a few days. There you go. So I did not bathe him. He was just so stressed about grooming, so I gave him his full haircut, I clipped his nails, but I decided to skip the bath. If you guys want to bathe him at home, it'll probably be better, just because he was so scared, I didn't want to make it worse for him. Okay. He's really not that bad. Like you'll see in the video, he growls a lot, but he doesn't really try to bite. I mean, I kept the muzzle on him anyways, just in case. I think there was only one time where it looked like he was gonna spin, but I still don't think that he would actually bite. Has he actually bit a groomer, or?
No.
No, like they've never told you that they actually got bit by him?
No.
Yeah, I think he just really tries to scare you into thinking he's going to bite you so that you stop, basically. Okay. For his face, I would have liked to have shaved it, but he was scared of the clipper on his face, so I just used scissors. That's why it's not as short as the rest of him.
Yeah. Okay.
I hope that by posting this video, somebody will come forward and say they don't mind taking him on.
That's what I hope so.
I hope so, and I do think that he'll do better. He got better even during the groom. Like, you'll see the beginning to end, he was already a lot better. So I don't think he's that bad.
My God.
Yeah.